Ability Center's chest and back stretch.
Hi everyone, my name is Megan. Joining me today in her seated position is Allison. We're gonna get you through your chest and back stretch. So join us however you would like to, whether that is standing or seated. Make sure your space around you is nice and clear, and let's get started. So we're gonna hold each stretch about 20 seconds, give or take. Listen to your body and whatever it is telling you today. Let's get started with our first stretch. Feet are hip width, toes forward, up nice and tall. Take our left arm in front of our body, right scoops underneath and pulling the arm nice and close to the chest. Join whenever you're ready. So when we're doing this stretch, I want that right hand to go above the left elbow, not below it, and drop your shoulders away from your ears. And you can just pull it in as far as you feel comfortable. And just breathe. 3, 2, 1. Keep this arm here, but take that left hand, place it on your shoulder, and now you can push that elbow a little bit further to get a deeper stretch. And same thing, we're gonna hold around 20 seconds and just breathe. So very important on these stretches is to make sure you inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. If anything at any point is uncomfortable, maybe there's sharp little pain, stop what you're doing and reset. 3, 2, 1, and gently release that left arm. So whenever we're stretching, we want slight little discomfort, but nothing to be too painful. All right, let's repeat on the right side. So right arm in front, left comes underneath, and pull the arm nice and close. Join when you're ready. Good. Maybe one side feels a little bit tighter than the other, and that's totally fine. That's why we're gonna do both sides to stretch everything out. Just breathe. Nice. 3, 2, 1. Keep the position. Now your right hand goes on your left shoulder and you can push the elbow a little bit further. Join when you're ready. I like this one. Gets a little bit of a deeper stretch for me. Good work. And you just push as far as you feel comfortable. Nice. Releasing in 3, 2, 1, and release. Shake out both of those arms and those shoulders. All right, now we're gonna be rounding our back. So round those arms forward as if we're hugging a big tree. Interlace those fingers, chin to your chest, and I want you to separate those shoulder blades. So I'll give you a side view to separate those shoulder blades and join when you're ready. So we're stretching out that upper back. So just imagine yourself hugging a big tree. You want to get your arms around, or you're giving someone a big hug. Separating those shoulder blades. 3, 2, 1. Hold here, but now I want you to lift your chin away from your chest, drop your shoulders down, and hold those arms forward. Good. The fingers are still interlaced. We're both up nice and tall. And Allison's following right along in her seated. Awesome job. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Shake out those arms. All right, now let's do a little bit of a chest on this next one. So we're gonna have our hands behind us, interlacing those fingers now, and we're gonna hug the tree behind us, or in your seated, you can actually grab onto the back of your chair and open that chest up. So join us however you feel is comfortable. And in your standing or seated, you can actually rest your hands on your lower back if you'd like to, and squeeze those shoulder blades together. So now we're just doing the opposite of what we just did to stretch out that chest. 3, 2, 1, and release. Now I want you to take your hands, take your palms and place them on your lower back, fingers pointing down towards the floor. And I want you to squeeze those bent elbows together. So now we're squeezing the shoulder blades together and just targeting a little bit more of that shoulder and that chest with this stretch. Join when you're ready. You can have your hands a little bit lower if you need to, wherever is the most comfortable for you. Opening that chest up, side view. Good. Keeping your chin away from your chest. Release in 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, so this next one is similar, but now we're just gonna do one arm at a time. Taking our left hand, the back of our hand is gonna go onto our lower mid back, wherever your range of motion is. So I'll give you a back view, and our palm is gonna face away from us, and we're gonna stretch out a little bit of that front shoulder, okay? So join when you're ready. So yes, this may seem like a shoulder stretch, but the great thing about our chest muscles is actually they go right into our shoulders. So it is good to stretch out that front of the shoulder to stretch out that chest muscle. Keep that chest open. 3, 2, 1, gently release. Shake out that left arm. Let's go right over to the right side. Hand behind, open that chest up and hold. So you may find the distance on this one's a little bit different. So maybe this arm's a little bit higher, this arm's a little bit lower. It just gives you a little bit of an indication on which side is gonna be a little bit tighter. Good work. Releasing in 3, 2, 1, and rest. Shake out those arms. All right, we're gonna do overhead reach. So when we do overhead reach, you're gonna reach your hand up to the ceiling as high as you feel comfortable and lean over. So my left arm is up to the ceiling, leaning over to the right. You can also have this arm in front of your face, or you can have it in front of your chest, wherever your range is. Join when you're ready. So Alton and I are doing our left side first. Our right arm can either hook onto our right hip or just have it on our left thigh. And we're gonna keep that chest open. 3, 2, 1. Release all the way over to the other side. So let's go right into that right arm. Good job. Stretch out that back a little bit, those ribs. Awesome job. Oh, this feels so good to stretch out the chest and the back. 3, 2, 1, and gently release. All right, we're on our last stretch. So we're gonna take our hands, palms facing in at our thighs. We're gonna raise our hands up towards the ceiling, press them back gently. You can have a slight bend in those elbows if you would like to. You choose how high you raise up. And we're just gonna hold, so join when you're ready. So our goal here is to have those palms facing each other. A little bit of an arch in our back, but not too much. And just focus on that breath. 3, 2, 1, gently release down. All right, let's take 2 big breaths in. Inhale, hands up. And exhale, back down. One more time. Inhale, hands up. And exhale, back down. Whew, air high fives. Yeah, air high fives to you. Hopefully your chest and stretch. Nope, chest and back feel stretched, just like we do. So thank you so much for joining Alice and I. We hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and we will catch you next time. See you later.
Ability Center's chest and back stretch.